Well, hello there, Libra. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about March 23rd through 29th. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video, and I have your guiding card for the month. We are talking about Centered. Centered is a great card. It's talking all about that finding that place within yourself that makes you feel truly centered. It could be a physical centered, or it could be just like that place that's home inside you, which is wonderful when you do find it. It means that you are most comfortable in your skin, and you know what it takes to make you comfortable in your skin. It could be a special blanket, a pair of socks. It could be that thing. I don't know. You know what it is. Everybody else doesn't have to tell you anything. You'll figure it out. And I think that that's a really good thing to figure out this month. It helps you know what your non-negotiables are, right? So a couple of messages from my better angels. They are talking about self-care this month. We are in the fourth week of this month, which is telling me that we are adding spice to our new routine, because that's what self-care is doing this month. We are creating a routine in the early weeks of the month, and we are doing whatever was humdrum and boring before, because we needed to get into the point of like, okay, I'm doing it. It's a routine now. I do it all the time. But now we're adding little things that make it a little more interesting, a little more spicy, a little more interesting. And that's cool. So whether if it's a physical workout and you're adding weight, or you're taking a new route on a walk that you normally do, or adding a little jogging to your walking so that you're bringing your heart rate up a little higher or something like that, adding some intensity, right? So then if you're journaling, you will either journal it in the morning and you'll journal at night, and then you'll have a topic one day or something like that to help create a little more intensity to it, or a little more oomph, right? So you're bringing more stuff up from down in our personal depths so that it comes it's more intense. And that's a good thing, because it makes it more interesting, all right? So then we'll be growing on another level. Meditating, you might be doing more work with your meditation, going deeper, adding breath work. Whatever it is you want to do, you're expanding yourself in some way. Very good news. If it's a diet situation, you'll be just fixing or changing your diet even a little bit further, maybe going a little more extreme for a little higher result. It might be you add in juice fasting on weekends or something like that. Then you come back to regular dietary foods during the week. But whatever way you're doing the changes you're getting the results you want, okay? Yay, love that. More spice is good spice, all right? So with all that being said, we also have one more message talking about keeping one ear open to the outside universe, because we got really good at staying in our lane in February, which means that now we need to focus in on hearing what's going on out there. What's going on out there? Because we are not necessarily able to relate to people if we get too far into the bubble situation, right? So we get too focused inside ourselves, and now we don't have any idea what's going on out there. Oh boy. So now we have to do the balance trick. So today, or this month, we are focusing on hearing what's going on out there without having to react to it. We put it through all the filters, figuring out what's us, what's not us, blah, blah, blah. Just like last month, but we're still hearing it. We aren't plugging the hole and going, never mind, it's not me, I don't got to worry about it. Now we have to listen. We want to take it in, because now we want to relate to other people outside the bubble. And we can and we will much better if we can at least know what's happening out there. All right, that's it. All right, let's go ahead and get into the reading. Excellent. We have the 3 cards in front of us from the overview video. This is great. And let's go ahead and add these programmed cards to these so that we can go deeper. All right, so we have the Emperor. After everything that happened last week, where you were given more responsibility, possibly at a new location, wow, very cool stuff. You're building a foundation. You're like, okay, this is where I'm going to be. Let me fill up the filing cabinets. Let me get my computer out. Let me do the thing that we got to do. Let me learn the paperwork here. Let me straighten some things out, dust off the desk. Get a comfy chair, all those good things. You are creating a proper foundation for yourself. Bring in a plant, right? You're doing all the good things that are making you feel very strong and secure right where you are. Okay, this could be at home, this could be at work, but it feels very more like work or something like that. Maybe it was, yes, last week it was about the relationship, right? You might have been moving in with somebody. Ooh, if you moved in with somebody new, ha-ha, that could have been a situation where now you're nesting within that space. So keep that in mind. Now we have the Queen of Swords showing that there will be somebody with feminine energy who is particular about certain things. I'm sorry, you can't just put your toothbrush right there. It's going to drive me crazy. Or what are you doing with that? You can't just change those things around. This is where I've always put it. This is where this thing always goes. And you're making new changes because you're new here. So somebody's going to be not relating to the changes you're making to make yourself comfortable. So be aware of that person and either explain what you're doing and kind of clue them in on what's going on so that they have an idea of the changes you're making, because you need to be comfortable and it will be okay. They will learn and it doesn't have to be their way. So be aware of that. They will reveal themselves rather quickly, so not to worry. And the Five of Wands. You will need to rally the troops at this, and you will be able to. You'll be able to say, okay guys, let's grab this couch from over here and bring it into the office. I'm gonna put it up against the wall. I don't need to have extra chairs. I wanna have a couch. Perfect. So you're going to be doing things that other people never did before, and you're definitely going to be showing them some opportunities and how real life can be, because now you're like, hey, now the couch is here so that when you come in to talk to me, you can be comfortable. What? Comfortable? Yes, I want you to be comfortable coming into the office and talking to me. I want you to know this door is open. Unless it's a private conversation, it's open. So we're good to go, and you are good to come in, and you're creating a more friendly atmosphere with the people that you're around. And part of that is rallying them to your point of view and getting them on board. This person doesn't like it, but too bad, so sad. And it's going to be great. I think that you're really going to end up being able to create something beautiful where you're going, okay? And if you're at home with somebody else and creating a new home with somebody else, you're going to rally people together to help you get your stuff where it needs to be, as well as showing that the happy solutions you guys are working out are going to work really well for both of you, actually. So it's good. Nice. This card here is talking about Empress, and the Empress is like blocking you because she's all about dreaming things up and making things happen, ta-da, and things coming to you very easily. So it's not going to come super easy right now. That's just all there is to it. You have to do the physical labor to get what you need, and that is the story, okay? You have to do the work. You can't just dream it up and have it show up. And your intuition is a little bit off right now, so don't expect that, oh, I've got this. Oh, I totally know from my gut that this is the right answer, because nope, your gut is off. So you won't be getting any extra information, so be aware of that. And no one's going to be asking you to take over and be in charge of anything else. They've already got you quite in charge of a lot of things right now, so nothing new will be landing on your plate, okay? So don't worry. You can focus on what you have and not worry about getting more stuff, all right? Your solution for the week is to fight for what you want, fight for what you care about. So if you're dealing with stuff at home, you're going to want to fight for what you want. Make sure that this person knows, no, this is important to me. And I'm going to do this, and it's going to work out very well for both of us, all right? So they will get on board eventually, but you will have to fight for it, okay? Your foundation and power is going to be strong and perfect, so this person will understand they're not all powerful, but they might be in charge of certain things, but not all things, and that's okay. You are taking over some of the responsibility, and you need to remind them, hey, I'm the one taking on this responsibility. You don't have to worry about it anymore. I'm here to help you, so let me do my job, and I will make things easier for you. I am now the go-between between the other people and you, so you don't have to worry about all that, all right? Let me deal with the people down there, and I'll do it my way, and then I will come to you with whatever's needed, okay? Thank you. And it's going to be great. If this is at home, your person is going to realize that, oh, if I let you do it your way, well, I don't even have to, I will have less to be involved with. I will have less responsibility on my plate. So they're actually starting to realize that this could be a benefit to just let you do what you want to do. And you're saying, I will take control of the situation. Whether it's you decided, we need to have a puppy. We need to have a puppy. Oh, but it's going to be a lot of work. Da, 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 da. I'll do it. I'll do all the work. Okay, we can have a puppy. All right. So then, like that, it's going to be one of those things that you fight for it, but you get it because you've decided you'll take on all the responsibility for it. Nice. And the King of Pentacles is here, showing that I am he's concerned about the finances. He wants to make sure everything's a bargain. So when you're dealing with this person in your solution, you're going to want to say, look, I got all these things for the puppy on sale. Or I found these things secondhand, and aren't they beautiful? The puppy loves them. And it's going to be great. Everything is going to work out just the way it's supposed to. Very nice. I like it that you're able to step into the situation and create a foundation for yourself, as well as fight for what you want, and take charge of a certain amount of it and let this person off the hook because this person's been overladen with a lot of things. No wonder they're so cranky. So you're taking things off their plate. And honestly, they're okay with it. They just they haven't experienced it yet. So they're still sort of iffy on what that's going to be like to have help. They haven't had a lot of help before. So they've had to be particularly intense about how they do things and keep the structure in place because they've never had anyone else to take the weight. Now you're there and you're going to take the weight and it's going to change everything, okay? So they're like, whoa, okay, weird. So excellent. Little by little, they'll figure it out, all right? So let's get a cosmic message. I know that's covering a bunch of different locations, but I think that for those of you who are listening, it makes sense. So excellent. Let's go ahead and get a card for you. That's the one. All right. What is your cosmic message for the month, the week? Make time to play. Have fun and be free. Ha! So, after all this work and stuff, you're gonna take a minute and just chillax. Maybe that means for some of you, you'll go out and play basketball at lunch with the coworkers, or you'll go out to coffee with somebody at lunchtime, and you'll like just laugh and giggle and have a good time, or go home to your game night and know that you are able to relax finally and have a beer and just really enjoy the people around you, so that you don't have to, have it be all intense and frustrating all the time. You can let your hair down and go, well, that was a week well done, and I did my job, and everything is great. Excellent. I can have a good time now. Perfect. Don't forget to play. Boom. Let's get you a pocket full of rocks, okay? Okay. Alrighty, we have, ooh, interesting. You've had a lot of double whammies for your chakras, so that's fun. So, all right, we have, this is a blue opal, and blue opal is a 5th chakra stone, and it's about you speaking to your people in a very caring and loving and buttery kind of way. You're definitely selling yourself and selling your ideas in a nice, beautiful way that makes them feel loved, cared for, heard, appreciated. All those things are coming out of you to them. And they're like, I can hear your words, and they feel good. And they're tickling parts of my body that haven't been tickled in a while. It's the emotional satisfaction at work that people haven't had, and now they're getting emotional satisfaction because there's appreciation, there's care, there's discernment, there's listening happening, and you're mirroring back to them what they say. So you're like, oh, okay, cool. You do hear me. That's nifty. So this is good. This is great. This is wonderful. And it's also happening in a relationship. If you're at home and this is the relationship you're working on, That's also happening, so that's good news. Now, this is these are both sixth chakra stones, which is talking about your third eye. A black amethyst is talking about you seeing where you fit into the world and on the globe, and how you fit into the puzzle pieces of the world that we live on right now, this planet Earth. And so you're seeing who you are, where you are, what's going on, and how you fit in and how you can help, and what you're going to do to fix what's going on around you and be of service in the situation. So you see all that from a higher plane. You're seeing it, you're understanding how small it truly is, but also how great an impact you can have. Perfect, love it. Sapphire, same idea on the cosmic level. What? I know, like the big arrows, the biggest space place where our planet is just a little blip in the cosmos, right? And we're seeing how our actions still have a ripple effect in the cosmos. What? But it also helps, once again, make it ever so small. So to see that our day-to-day grind and that one little conversation with that cranky person over here is really small when we're talking about the cosmos, okay? So when we make things that small, we realize we worry a lot that we don't need to, okay? We waste a lot of energy worrying. Believe you me, I am a world-class worrier, and not warrior, worrier. I hate to admit that, but it's true. So I'm working on it. It's a plan, it's a thought, it's a concept. So I'm going to go ahead and put these rocks down right here. I'm going to put them in different order, boop, just like that. All right. And of course, Libra, you don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to, but they're here for you if you like. Do let me know what you're carrying. If you want to carry something else, let me know how they're working for you. And come back on Wednesday. Tell me how it's really working, and if you want to adjust them or something, and we'll have a conversation about it. If you want to carry these rocks, by all means, comment below. Let me know how they're working for you. Come back on Wednesday, and we'll see if we need to adjust or fix things up with what pocket full of rocks you're carrying for the rest of the week, based on your specific situation, all right? I'd love to have that conversation. As well as, if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. It helps the little baby channel grow. And of course, I look very much forward to seeing you next week when we'll talk about April. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you then.